Hello, and welcome to ASB TDC TV, a product of the partnership between the University of Arkansas Small Business and Technology Development Center and the Northwest Arkansas Council Small Business Emergency Assistance Program. In this series, we're talking with small businesses, experts, and ASB TDC consultants about the relevant and right now topics and solutions for small business. I'm Amy Robinson.
Hi, everybody. My name is Chris Case, and we are here with a great organization. And Daymara, I'm going to actually pass it over to you and have you introduce our other two guests and then tell us a little bit about you and your entire organization.
Well, first, thank you so much for inviting us. It's really a pleasure to share our story with you because we really believe that it's very unique what we have going on here, or what we have baking here. Nonprofit is a commercial bakery that we really have a very unique workforce. We train and employ individuals with intellectual disabilities so that we can facilitate that transition into permanent employment. And what is unique about it is that I would have to say that more than 65% of our workforce are going to be neurodiverse. And it makes us very special because not only we're given opportunity to neurodiverse individuals to have a contribution in our society, but also the work that is coming out of our bakery is helping people in need. We have been donating artisan buns to food banks and people who have been struggling with COVID. So it's almost, if you think about it, it's almost like a double mission here.
It absolutely is. Absolutely.
So who do we have with us? Who are the other two guests?
Oh, yes. So I have also with us Sandy Wright. She is on the board for Rockin Baker. And I have one of my superstars, Cameron. She joined us, and let me tell you, since she has learned how to do everything, and her size doesn't really say how much she has been able to learn with us. And she's so outgoing that even now she is on the TV here with us.
I love that. Well, Cameron, those being a superstar is a good thing. So why don't we go ahead and start with you? Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started with Rockin Baker.
Well, I was looking for a job for a long time, about 2 years, and I was working with Arkansas Support Network, and they were trying really hard to find me a job, and just no one would give me a chance, which was really bad. It was awful. And then one of the people from Arkansas Support Network introduced me to Daymara, and I volunteered here for a couple months, and then Daymara asked if she could hire me, and I of course said yes. I've been working here ever since. It's been almost a year, and it's just been a blast. It's awesome.
Well, you're making an impact there because she loves you.
She does. What are some of your favorite things about working at Rockin Baker?
Well, I like working with other people, and I like
Oh, that's okay. There's probably such a big list that you can't choose.
Yeah. Is there some good food there that you eat? What's your favorite thing that you guys make that you would recommend to all of us?
I think I would recommend the I think it's called the Amigos, but it's like a jalapeno cheese bread. It's so good.
Good.
Daymara, you have a product called Amigos? I can't believe it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm going to try that.
Yes. Well, speaking of Amigos, you have Sandy Wright here with it's on your board, and it's not typical that a business has a board. So tell us a little bit about how you are organized, that you require having a board, and then Sandy, tell us a little bit about your involvement and what it is that you love about Rockin Baker.
Yes. Another characteristic of Rockin Baker is the duality. We have a benefit corporation side that allows us to really focus on the mission versus the profit, and also allows us to treat this one as a pure business, if you think about it. And then the other side is going to be the nonprofit corporation that allows us to keep the academy going, and also give us kind of a venue to apply for grants and accept donations for the community, because at this moment, community support is so critical in everything that we do, not only from a perspective of them buying our product, but also supporting our academy so that we can continue training more cadets, because that's how we call them, the cadets. So to train more of them, and also to be able to donate more to the community.
Well, and so a B Corp, and I'm not going to let you get by without mentioning that you were the first applicant in Arkansas to apply for a B Corp when it became available in the state. So Sandy, you are involved with this organization at a board level, and so tell us what you think is unique about B Corps, and very specifically what's unique about Rockin Baker.
Well, I met Daymara when it first started, the whole concept first started way back in the day. And so I've been privileged to watch the evolution of Rockin Baker over the years. And, you know, I've worked on about 10 social enterprises in 3 states, and I really feel strongly that Rockin Baker is a model for how things unfold, and all of the trials and tribulations, the challenges, the dedication it takes, and in some instances, the insanity it takes to stick with it when things look bleak or you're exhausted. It's the entrepreneur part of social enterprise. It's the sense of how do you coordinate between those two entities, from bookkeeping to employees, to grants, to all of that. And Daymara's really been, the juggler, the lion tamer, the elephant rider. I mean, she's done it all from the beginning. And so as the board has evolved, and again, I think it's a privilege to be involved at this point. And we're pretty much, roll up the sleeves kind of a board at the moment. But I think this kind of social enterprise is calling board members to really take stock of what traditional roles are and really look at how we have to become different. How do you become supportive without getting in the knickers of the organization, but how do you, develop support actively without taking over? So I think there's all sorts of challenges for board members, particularly with someone with Daymara's drive and her talent and her ability to really do it all. But one person can't do it all. So how do you grow? And I think that's the other pacing part of a social enterprise. How do you grow sensibly when the need is so huge? And there are very few resources right now for adults with special abilities. And with COVID, it really has become even more of a challenge because people are rehiring folks that they had to lay off, or, and the unemployment pool is larger. So I think what Daymara and those of us who support her are doing, and our respect for Cameron and all of the things that you've learned and the way you teach us, is that we're all in learning mode and we have to be able to shift and adjust. And Daymara's a darn good example of that. Besides, she's fun, she makes great bread, and she likes wine. So, I mean, what's not to like about this?
That's all wrapped up perfectly. Well, Daymara, where did you come from? You're not originally from here, from what I understand. Is that correct?
Oh, you couldn't tell by my accent?
And I can't pinpoint it.
Oh, well, I guess I have to work a little more on that. I am originally from Venezuela. Yes, I'm originally from Venezuela, and I came to Arkansas to go to the university, and I got my MBA here at U of A at Sam Walton College of Business. So I have been around for over 20 years, and I'm kind of sad that my accent hasn't gone away then.
No, I think we bring it out on you. We want it. We love it. We don't know what to do without it. So, Sandy, you had talked about social enterprise, and I think a lot of people understand that there are businesses that give back, but that's not the same as a B Corp. And so, Daymara, you had mentioned about there are some restrictions that go along with that, but there's also some flexibility. So you are able to take donations, and then you were also able to do some of the SBA loans and some other things that came along through COVID, and we're able to do that as a business, and are able to do some different things as a business. But if somebody is confused about that, how can they find out information about you and how to donate or be involved or help support you in some way?
I have to say, a benefit corporation it's like any other corporation. The main difference is that the mission is driving the business versus the profit. And that's what it gives you the legal entity to apply for loan and anything like that. And then the nonprofit arm, that is a different entity, is the one that allows us to get all the grants. So people can really continue supporting us either by coming to our store here, going online, and it is rockinbaker.org, very easy. So you can find there our product, our mission, a little stories about what we do, opportunity, how to get involved. There's so much information that we have, and we continue updating our website because we want to make sure to keep it engaging and to tell the story. And that's where Sandy really comes in. She's the storyteller. And that's one of the things that we love to have her on board, because she's really helping us with that. You know, how do we tell a very story so that people understand? Because as you said, my business is a little complicated when you think about the different entities behind, but how do we tell the story in a simple way that for people it's just easy to get, both on the website and when they come to see us at the store?
Wonderful. I love that. Well, is there anything else that anybody wants to share about the business, or anything else before we go?
I'd just like to ask Cameron, when you think about, tomorrow and the next day and next year, what's in your heart about what you'd like to be doing or like to see your life unfold like?
I'm not sure what I want to do as like a official career path, but I have always wanted to be in the FBI and like work with forensic science and things like that. It's just always been something that I've been fascinated about for a long time.
Incredible. That's awesome.
Well, and we're so excited that that Daymara and Rockin Baker can be part of your journey in that. And we want to thank all of you for being here and being part of the ASB TDC family, and sharing your experience and information. So thank you for being here. And if you are a listener or you're watching, thank you for joining us. If you have a suggested topic, a question that you need answered, or someone you'd like to hear from, or a story that you'd like to share, please contact us at bizhelp@uark.edu. That's BUSHELP @uark.edu, and put TV in the subject line. And if you're interested in benefiting from our free one-on-one consulting assistance, please sign up at sbtdc.uark.edu. Thank you all for being here today. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Amy and Chris, and thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.